What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time on my channel, first off, I want to thank you guys for finding me, for clicking on the video, for watching and listening to me ramble and try to teach and educate. I'm with Evolution Traders. That's my website. I do have a video course where I kind of highlight, the understanding the process, basically how I trade using all sorts of different indicators that all tie into one, as well as, I do have a scalping strategy, and I have a private Discord as well as a public Discord. That link can be found down in the description box below. But the reason for this video is I just kind of want to touch base on a question that seems to get asked a lot: is day trading profitable? Okay, so that's the topic of this video: is day trading profitable? So to answer that question, it's an open-ended question, because it depends on who you ask. If you ask someone who, let's say, has been trading for 6 months, the answer is going to be mixed. Now, if you find someone who's been trading for 10, 15, 20 years, 5 years, 8 years, the answer might be different, right? So everyone starting out has a big learning curve, right? There's a huge learning curve that comes with trading. And something that gets really, really confusing in the beginning is everyone's chasing the dollar amount, right? You're chasing how much can you make. You see the pictures, the Lamborghinis, the big gains being posted, the big swings, everything to the moon. You see all this noise, right? I like to call it noise. You see all this noise and you think that, man, everyone can make a shit ton of money day trading. Now, that's entirely possible. 100%. This chart that I have set up here is on Nvidia. I took 2 day trades on Nvidia today, made $3,800 on Nvidia. Okay, my initial risk was 3,000. So I risked 3,000 on the first trade, and I risked another 3,000 on the second trade, which is a total of $6,000. Okay, total between 2 trades, and I was able to profit 3,800. That was over 100% gain on those 2 plays trading options contracts, right? Obviously, if I was trading stocks, $6,000 investment on Nvidia would not have netted a $3,800 profit. I trade options. I'm leveraged to the max on these things, because every one options contract you trade is the equivalent of 100 shares. These premiums can move very, very quickly. The downside with them, that if you buy something, let's say, out of the money, or maybe at the money, and it goes against you and you continue to hold these things, they can essentially go to zero. So very, very big risk when it comes to trading options. But just back to the topic of, can you be profitable, or are day traders profitable? And the answer is yes, but here's 2 things that I'm going to really focus on, and I'm not going to make this video too long. The first thing to focus on is, please educate yourself. Whether that means you need to go out and get a mentor, you need to go buy a course, you need to go read a ton of books, you need to watch a ton of YouTube videos. You can just go to my channel and scroll around all the technical analysis videos that I've got, and just sort of pick up things along the way. And definitely surround yourself with other traders, right? You want to be able to bounce ideas off other people who are doing the same thing as you. So if you're just sitting by yourself on your phone, your laptop, your computer, your desktop, and you're just going about this all by yourself, it's going to be very, very tough, because when you do have a question, the only person that you have to ask is yourself. The only person you have to ask is by asking someone on social media who doesn't know you, is not your friend, is not care about you. They don't care how much money you make or lose, right? Could give you bad information. So a lot of times we focus on getting information from people who don't know or care about us, or don't care what's going on, and they're only working their own agenda, right? So that's why, like, joining a private Discord or some sort of community, getting a mentor, having a trading buddy, somebody that can hold you accountable, kind of like open your eyes when you're not thinking clearly, that is going to help you tremendously. So I would definitely recommend doing that. I would definitely recommend educating yourself, back testing your strategy, going to the chart after the day's over. Okay, I'm looking at the price action here. We're consolidating in the pre-market. Okay. Then we had this big sell-off. Okay. What did we do here when we had this little bit of pullback? Okay. We held this level multiple times and then we bounced. Okay. As soon as we got over the pre-market highs, this thing pretty much ran all day, right? I could have taken a trade here. So then what do you need to do next is go and test that theory. You need to get into the markets and test that theory. So I have a number of different strategies that I like to use for scalping as well as day trading. You can visit my website, evolutiontraders.com, That link is down in the description, and you can see kind of the different ways that I like to trade. So definitely mentor, join a community, read a ton of books, back test on your own. Um, go through the charts, watch price action during the day. Those are all ways to start becoming profitable. A lot of times people are like, hey, I put $5,000 into a brokerage account. What do I buy? Okay. And then it's like, hey, this stock was green yesterday, so let me go ahead and buy this. And then you buy it. And then next thing you know, the stock's down. And now you're like, what am I doing? Like, what happened? How did I lose all my money? Like, how come everyone else is making money yesterday and today I lost a bunch of money? Right? So like if you don't really know a strategy, you don't really know yourself, are you going to be that profitable? Probably not. Next thing, number 2, right? That is being consistent, right? So taking the same type of plays, using the same type of risk on your plays. I'm not going to go put $10,000 on a play right now and then bet 1,000 and then go play 100,000 and then play 50,000. All of my plays on options are pretty similar. So in the second week, going into the second week of February, we're already a month and a half into the year. I've only placed 2 options bets that were over $10,000, right? And my account is 6 figures, right? So I have over 6 figures. I like to keep my balance the same. So like, cause I do this full time. I do have to withdraw money. I have car payments, mortgage, a son, 2 dogs, like I have to pay bills, right? So I try to keep my balance around the same. Okay. So I'm not just stacking money, stacking, you know, numbers on a computer screen. And like, I don't get off on that, right? Like I don't get off on, it doesn't make me like, it doesn't excite me to like see my number on the computer screen just get exponentially higher, right? Like I need liquid, like I need to be able to take this skill set and use it to be able to take that money off of the computer screen and now go pay my mortgage, buy food, go on vacation, whatever I want to do, right? Like I need to be able to take that money out. So every month I pay myself, every month I make a withdrawal. Depending on my trading profits, everyone's profits can be different. Let's say you make $10,000 in a month. I'm not going to say go take out all $10,000 of that because you do want your account to grow. I would go maybe take out 30-40% of that. So if you make 10,000, go take $3,000 to $4,000. That's what you have. That's your play money. That's your living money. However you're using your money is the way you're using your money. But I'm not going to go take out all of it. So whatever you make at the end of the month, I would suggest, withdrawing at least, 30 to 50% of that profit each and every month, because as much time as you're going to put into this, you are going to want to get that satisfaction of, okay, I can use this. Not just, I grew my account $100,000 in 6 months and I lost it all. And I never actually had the chance to spend it. I never actually had the chance to do anything with it or reinvest it or put it into a longer term investment or do something like that. Right. So the second thing on how you can become profitable or are day traders profitable is how consistent can you be and how much can you control your emotions? Because I'm going to tell you right now that learning a strategy, learning price action, learning how to use indicators and all that stuff is not the hardest part. Why did I trade Nvidia today? Because I trade Nvidia probably 3 to 4 times a week. I trade the same handful of stocks each and every day because I know them. I'm comfortable with them. I know the way that they move and I know the things that they're going to do. And when they don't do it, then I can easily get out of it. So finding stocks to trade is not hard. What's hard about trading is this, okay? What's hard about trading is what's going on in here when you're in the play. It's very, very easy to look at this stock chart and say, hey, you know what? Well, the market opened here. Why didn't you just buy it? It's green. You could have sold it up here. Easy. Yeah. Well, guess what? When you put, like, for example, on my play, when you put $3,000 into a trade, when we're riding higher here, and then let's say the trade does this, and now you're down 800, you're down 1,000. Inside, you get a feeling, right? There's a feeling inside, like, And that's when your ego kicks in. That's when your mind starts talking to you and you start saying, man, I should sell, or let me hold, or maybe it's coming back. And then it comes back, and then and next thing you know, you're sitting there telling yourself, why didn't I just sell? Like, why didn't I take the loss? Why now look at, I dug myself into a big hole. So like I said, learning strategy, learning technical analysis is the easy part. Finding a stock to trade is the easy part. What is very hard about trading and how you can become a consistent and profitable trader is have a mentor, join a Discord community, do your homework, be prepared, treat this as a real job. This is not, we buy something today because everything's short squeezing, we're going to the moon. This is not 2020 anymore. This is a real market. Treat it like an adult. This is a real profession, guys. Like, this is not a casino, right? This is, we're not buying lottos on this because we're thinking, no. Treat this with the level of respect, and the market will treat you with the level of respect, because at the end of the day, the market doesn't care how much money you put in, how much money you lose. The market's going to do the market's thing day in and day out. So with that being said, if you can control your mindset and you can control the way that you approach the trade and the emotions that you're feeling, this is euphoria, right? So when I entered this break here on 5 contracts and I see it go up 800, 1,000, 1,200, there's so many times I want to click buy or click sell, click sell, click sell. But it's like, what the chart is showing you, there's no reason to sell yet, right? So you have to kind of let it go. You have to let it work in your favor. There's no sense in entering into a play here and then taking right here and then missing out on all this gains. But again, there's also no sense in entering here, letting it do this as well, right? So it's all a psychological thing, and it's an experience thing. So the more trades you take, the more experience you have, and the more times that you do it, the more comfortable you become. And when you become comfortable to where you're like, man, you know what? I entered this play, I lost. You know what? I'm going to catch the next one. I'm going to catch the next one, whatever. I'm not too concerned about it. That's when you really start to make profits. That's when you really start to be consistent. When you take a play and all you're thinking about is, how much money am I going to make? How much money am I going to make? Oh shit. I just lost a ton of money now. I blew up my account. Those emotions, cut them out. Like, you got to just get over that. Like, get over that. And the minute you can get over that is going to be the minute you start becoming more consistent and profitable. Guys, I hope this video helped you out a little bit. If you do want to join a community, you want to join other traders, you want to maybe trade with me, definitely join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also, if you're looking for a strategy, you're looking for a trading course or something like that, learning how to trade and understand the process, maybe you want to scalp, maybe you're interested in options, visit my website, evolutiontraders.com. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and comment, and I will see you guys all in the next trading video.